Run, run for the line. Run, run for the line. Whistle blows over the top we go. No one knows if it's our time. Give it up to God, pray for every one of us. We're running for the line. Run, run.
Let's go back 100 years. This is the sort of war, the First World War, on two men and the communities they came from, Tom Bryan and Jack Harrison. Tom Bryan, born in Worcestershire, but grew up in Castleford. Like his father, Tom worked down the mines and played for Castleford Rugby League team. On April the 9th, 1917, Tom ran at a machine gun nest, taking it out. He survived. Jack Harrison, born in East Hull, his father worked at Earl's Shipyard. He trained to be a teacher at York St John, was a teacher at Lime Street School, and he played rugby league for Hull FC. By the way, his dad wasn't happy. On the 3rd of May 1917, as this will take us through, Jack Harrison ran at a machine gun nest in Oppy Wood. He did not return.
This is their story of their world. Lines written from lines they ran at.
Hull was a busy port. Cargoes from the Baltics. Germany was doing well before the war. Fish for all those fish and chip shops across the north. Buildings were going up all over the place. The Guildhall, the City Hall.
And Alfred Gelder Street was laid to connect East Hull to the city centre. Useful for derbies.
And the mining towns were busy too. Coal was behind every contraption back then.
1914, June. King George was up to open King George Dock. Houdini was back in town. We called our dog after him. And then, the rugby. It was all the men talked about round here.
Hull had lost 3 finals since 1900. In 1914, they bought a team to win it. Up from Wales, Al Francis. Over from Australia, Jim Devereaux. Billy Batten, world record signing from Hunslet. Being tackled by Billy was like being hit by a ton of coal.
Hull FC beat the great Wagstaff Suddersfield team in the semis. No mean feat. That was a real battle, that was. It would be Wakefield Trinity in the final at Thrum Hall, Halifax. 10 minutes to go, 0-0. This was war. Batten breaks through. Batten to Harrison. He scores. 52 tries that winning season. Then Batten again. This time to Al Francis. 3 times losers Hull FC win the Challenge Cup. At last, 6-0.
Dreams that take you away. Here's a scene. Out past the 4 towns, up with the crags, a rolling landscape fit for poets to craft their verse. And then sank the pits. The blackened paste thickens in the palate. Rail yards scour out cops as men pour in to play out the working lives under the arch of pit props in shafts of darkened soul. Women scrubbed knackered backs clean in tin tubs in cold flagged rooms. Here's another. Up by the ice wall, men lash nets and trawl to spill silvered booty across decks to feed hungry towns fish and chips and as many scraps as you can. Another scene. Crowds shoving at turnstiles, a smell of fresh beer, baccy and sweat. Whistle blows. Hush. Then noise boils and swirls. Passes, scrums, kicks. Tom Bryan at Cass, Jack Harrison at Hull. Batten to Jack, he swerves over in the corner. Crowds roar. waves crashing and slushing and sifting the shoreline of all their hopes. That first dream of a ball in hand and a line to run at.